Sound warning. Welcome back to another 10 days on the kazoo time. Yay! We immediately break down, a fix, spend 8 food, and this is the last of our UFO car. Immediately we get into rush hour, and we're going to go help someone. You know what? Yeah. Let's just see what Ember does. Also, it was a misplay by me. I probably should have ditched the car, considering that I was gonna break anyways, but so it's okay. I don't pay attention to things. Oh yeah, let's turn up this volume a little bit. I am not very observational. There we go. That should be better for your listening ears. So, yep, final set of 10 in this leg, 100, and then I can change up the color that's used in the thumbnails. And, I know we recently got a comment about this, so I'll actually talk about this. My thumbnail game, I will definitely say not the best. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Because, in my mind, I'm just being honest. The thumbnail that you see is very simplistic. You look at it, you know exactly where we are, what set of 100 we're in, just by color, and one frame out of the entire video that I think is either the most entertaining or the most important aspect of the entire thing. Some of them, not as great as others. Some will be very impactful, like Toilet Genie. Some of them will just be a bunch of arcade cabinets on fire. I just have fun with it, though. Because at the end of the day, this channel isn't really about views. It's just for the journey. And me just sitting down and actually playing something. Which, ooh, is a lot more difficult than you would think. But I've had fun. And I think that's what really matters here. The only thing I would have done differently was actually have a decent viewing experience throughout the entire series instead of just in the latter half, essentially. Video quality, not that great for a lot of it. Audio quality as well. But that was hardware related issues more so than something I could really fix on my end. Jake, uh, okay. Not much left of the looting location. And with no car to retreat to, we just walk back to the road. Alright, our rescue reward, strength training. I need all the strength training that we can get. Long day. Everyone gets healed up. Nice walk. Oh, thank goodness I didn't end up getting... Oh, the absolute fear of getting the bear. Oh, I am so happy that I didn't get the bear. That This is why you need Angry Strong. Whenever you break down, Angry Bear, it's like you either lose, what is it, like all of your food or all of your weapons, or I think it's ammo is the other one. That was, yeah, okay. Yeah, word of advice. Always have an Angry Strong person on you. Because the bear and Hicatrius are two of the worst events ever. And, those two are ones that only Angry Strong characters can deal with. This is a nice amount of gas for a get a car location. Probably towards the end of it. Just because of the fact that we have so much gas. I hope. Yep, what a surprise. I'm going to first clear out all the zombos that I can. Get out and heal up. Whew. Car collecting bandits. No, we already have a plan. First in the morning. We're going to just shoot the moose. Bandits. We're going to brandish guns. Busted leg. We're going to go and help. We get 2 food for 1 medical, which I think is worth. Even though I'm pretty sure that we no, it is a good conversion. Explore. Am I gonna go into the mystery factory? Alright. Will I get disappointed? Let me actually hook this up for a moment. Alright, your extra possible loot types are food, medical supplies, gas, pistol ammo, rifle ammo, shotgun ammo, umbrellas, golf clubs, or cardboard tubes. Safe to say, I think we want food or rifle ammo or gas. But we don't actually know what it's going to be until we get the room. Oh, heck yeah! A blazing inferno that never relents! Oh wait, this still generates with gas in every room? Okay, this is worth coming here. This is absolutely worth coming here. Or there isn't gas in every room. What? Oh, there's a combination, so... Oh, okay, this counts as a fancy factory as well. You... Um... Okay, thanks? Wow, okay, sure, go and drop the death scythe, sure. For a freaking crowbar of all things. And this, folks, is why the AI update is happening. Because, wow, oh, okay, the factory room is rifle ammo. That's good, that's good. Of course, best outcome would have been gas, but I'll take it because, yeah. I hate this game. Alright, well, great. I thought I was going to have a cool character. Nope. Why would I ever have that? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Disappointed in myself for thinking that it would be okay to bring Ember along. It's like a haphazard fleck of fire. Why? I hate this AI. I hate this AI. Prioritizing a golf club over Death's Scythe. I kid you not. This is a thing that occurs. Alright, well, cool. Cool. Quick stop. Still having to wait in line. We're going to pick a high composure character. Voice bot. Ritter camp. Fireworks that will not buy. Full arms. And shooting training, I believe. Do you know me? 4 food, cowboy rifle, 60 gas. Meh. Let's get going into whatever siege this game's going to drag me into. 30. Wow. Okay. Applause, that's a large number. Cabin CEO. Okay. Alright, well, we'll try to survive this. Oh no, you're not going to die. You are not going to frickin' die. 2 health. What the heck? I'm going to use the minigun. Because, no. I cannot risk actually setting stuff on fire and losing a second person. I apologize, but this is the blunt truth of this. 4 health states in like the span of 10 seconds. What in the world? The sheer absurdity of it. Oh my gosh. Gosh. Fire woke up and chose blood. There's nothing. This is the only thing that benefits me. Wow, okay. Swole Swan. Wow. Wow. Hey. No! Car breakdown, we're going to attempt to fix it. Audio repair. Everyone would. Fix it. They all have maximum mechanical. What's our ABL? Give us something good. Because one factory wasn't enough. Let's do another one for good measure. Okay, Wiz 3 already got hit once. Where are the gas cans at? Trenching. Whatever. I don't care. I had a whole intro planned and everything for a specific episode if Ember actually lived past 2 days. But oh well, I guess we fail on that front. Like, it would have been awesome and everything. It was a niche literary reference that no one would actually get. But now I can't make it. And no, I can't just say it because then it wouldn't hold any meaning. Pure irony, though, that Ember died to fire. The assault rifle is, I'll just take the 30 ammo. That wasn't a good pool of items. Wait, that turn thing do the, yeah. Oop. Oh, it does catch on fire. That's fun. And here I thought it didn't. Just gonna go to sleep. Mystery of the ghost fart. What solves the mystery? It was a ghost. Bustling city, infested stronghold. Oh, how I missed the simplistic running and looting. Just go from building to building and then be done. What can I talk about to, pass the time? Um, I got nothing. I am being completely honest in saying that I don't have anything to talk about right now. Just off the top of my head at the very least. You know what? Okay, this is a good go-to topic for me. So Nintendo game systems. The Wii, whenever it came out, it had basically two primary tech demo games. You had Wii Sports and you had Wii Play. Wii Sports, widely regarded as like uh, one of the best-selling Nintendo games of all time, and that's because it basically was prepackaged with every Wii that was ever sold. So yeah, it's yeah. Wii Play is also pretty solid. No one really cares about anything except for the tank game. The tank game's the best game. You can't prove me otherwise. There's a lot of different enemies. The visuals are very nice in how it has a near top-down, which allows for some sneaky tactics by the AI. And it's just like a puzzle for the first 20 levels, and then none of the rest of them are more difficult because it's essentially random place tanks on uh, battlefields that you've already been through before. Can still prove some amount of difficulty, but that one level with the 7 lime tanks, I don't think anything is ever gonna beat that in terms of difficulty from being a Wii child. And Wii U came out, and its essentially tech demo game was Nintendo Land. And I really, really like Nintendo Land. Because it was a lot. The way it worked is that it had 12 different games available, which were essentially like futuristic theme park attractions, and some of them you could play by yourself, some that you could play with friends, and then some you'd play against friends. And it was the ones by yourself, you could have the people on Wii remotes helping out somewhat, but their impact varied from game to game. Most of the gameplay was done on the Wii U gamepad. With the games with, it was the Wii U gamepad had one style of play, which was typically more powerful, and then the Wii remotes had a weaker one, but size and numbers. And then the against games were asymmetric in nature, so it's like the 3 games were there was one for Animal Crossing where the people with Wii remotes had to go and collect sweets, while the person with the Wii U gamepad utilized both control sticks to control 2 different characters, and then used a shoulder button for like a tackle. And the person with the gamepad just had to prevent a certain amount of candy from getting captured by taking down players enough times. There was a Mario one where Mario would just be running away, and that was the Wii U gamepad player. And because of the extra screen that the Wii U gamepad had, they had the ability to have a map to know where everyone was passing out. And there were different maps for different play styles, if you so will. Grocery Rescue. So for the basic map, it was basic, and then there was one with a bunch of mud trenches, and then there were bridges that would disappear whenever the Mario character ran over them, would not for the chasers. And then there was one with slides, and that's easily the most enjoyable one, because you can do this really cool tech where if you slide at just the right angle, you'll go down one of the slides in a double slide chain, but not the second one, so you could metaphorically break some ankles. And there were basically like helpful things for the Wii Remote players if there were not that many, because, you know, asymmetric, you typically want to have more players, that way you have a better chance of winning. Well, good old developers thought of that, and with lower counts of players, you get these Yoshi carts, which call out which of the 4 zones the Mario player is in, and then knock them down occasionally. But, you know, it can't just all be helping uh, the Chaser team. Uh, it's like Mario's gonna have something to make up for the fact that with a really good Chaser team, it's going to be very hard to escape. And that is the Superstar, which I think it's like after a minute of playing, it spawns in the center, and then Mario can collect it and be invincible for, it's either 15, 20, or 30 seconds. I don't remember the exact amount of time, but it is pretty powerful, and it makes you invincible. So yeah. And then, by far my favorite of the three competitive games is the Luigi's Mansion one. So, the way that it works is, okay, the way it works is that, the large team, are the ghost hunters. They have a flashlight, and they have to shine it on the ghost. The ghost has HP, and, they have to go and haunt all of the players. With lower counts of players, there will be extra lives. With higher counts of players, there won't be. But there is the very nice thing that if a player gets haunted and they're down on the ground, if they're shined with a flashlight from another player enough, then they will be revived. The map is big, and it can be very easy to get caught off guard and lose. But there's a nice little detection method to kind of guess how close the ghost is to you, and that's just based on how much the Wii Remote vibrates. And it's like it'll just like occasionally pulse and then pulse faster, and then whenever it's right next to you, it'll just be constantly rumbling. And I think that is pretty swell. But you know, there's certain things that can be done with both sides. So, for example, there's battery meter for the flashlight. Eventually, it'll run dead, and if it runs dead, ooh, yeah, you're not in for a good time. Which is why batteries spawn, and then sometimes, I don't know the official term, but a super battery of sorts. That makes your beam very strong, and you have unlimited charge for some amount of time. Very nice, very nice. And, you know, to counterbalance it, the ghost has an ability where if they stand still and make themselves visible, for a long amount of time while, like, holding down the shoulder buttons, you will send out a discharge that drains all of the player's batteries. But it's hard to pull off because you're very vulnerable and the players know where you are whenever you do it, so, it's one of those things that you have to tactically do. Additionally, players will know where you are if lightning flashes and you are within where the light shows. And it can flash in all four directions, which is where like all these complex map inner workings and how they kind of are like mazes works out, because light can shine down specific areas and not for others. So yeah, I think that's really cool. And then there's 5 different maps. It starts off with 3, but then you unlock the other 2, which are interesting. First map, it's typical. It's first map. Second map, I think there's nothing really different. It's just a different layout. The third map is interesting because it has a conveyor belt, which will move the players, but will not move the ghost. And that conveyor belt will also move players that are downed and batteries that spawn on it. Pistol bullets, gas to snacks, rifle ammo, strength, heavy ordnance. No. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some rifle ammo. Here's your Tinomi. Alright, well, I might as well. Dillard gets stronger so that they can actually defend themselves, and then I hope that, they have low composure, or else I'm going to be very disappointed in my purchase. Wait. Yeah, that. Ugh. Okay. Anyways, yeah, third map, pretty cool. The fourth and fifth maps are very one-sided to a particular team. The fourth map has these suits of armor, where if any light gets shine on them, they will violently vibrate the Wii Remote, as if the ghost was right next to them, and you either just have to run away or shine a light on them enough in order for them to fall apart. There are 3 suits of armor throughout the stage, so it can prove to be very difficult and makes aiming the flashlight instead of just spinning around like a nutcase very important. The 5th map takes place on the roof, and it is very, very interesting. Alright, so, the best way that I can actually describe this. Okay. So, to compensate for there being less players, there's another measure besides extra lives, and it's these things called Monita bots. They have a flashlight and will automatically patrol and will spin their flashlight in circles should a ghost get too close to them. On the roof, there are a bunch of Monita bots, regardless of the amount of players. And they have a light sensor above their head that will show the general proximity the ghost is to them. Green means that they're not close, yellow means that they're decently close, and red means that they're very close. Additionally, when lightning strikes, it illuminates the entire roof. I don't think I need to elaborate when I say that the roof is extremely one-sided for the hunting team? Tracking? Whatever. Phrasing, I don't know. So yeah, I think that's cool. 3 toilets! Okay, that's really nice. That's really nice. So yeah, that's really cool. And then like the single player games, it's a lot of weird references to other stuff like Octodance, and Balloon Trip, and F-Zero is another one. And then there's a Yoshi-based one, there's a Donkey Kong one, and then there's one that I can never remember the name of, but oh boy, is that final boss theme a bop. And then it's like the cooperative games. There's one for The Legend of Zelda. There's one for Metroid, and then there's one for Pikmin. And I really like all of them. I mean, the Legend of Zelda one is a bit because it is extremely linear because of the way it plays, and it's genuinely more engaging with the bow than the sword, because the swords just hold up a shield until the enemy does something dumb, and then you attack them with the sword over and over until you win. With the bow, it's a lot more interesting because you have dodging in play, and you have to actually aim your shots on like an entire 3D space compared to the sword, which you're right next to the enemy. You're going to slice one of 8 ways, and then that's it. Pikmin's cool because it has different power-ups, and Metroid I think is the best one because it has 5 different maps, and it also has some nice bonus levels that uh, do a lot of really weird things. Like the last non-boss fight level is you running through the tutorial area for the Wii U gamepad in reverse. I, I think no, it's not in reverse. I don't know. It's one direction of the two, and it's a lot of enemies, and it's really awesome. And I think by far the best level in that entire game mode is, of course, the one trying to go for mastery, where uh, I believe the mission's called Evade the Snipers, and all you have to do is evade the snipers. But in order to get mastery, you have to complete it without actually eliminating any enemies, which is a lot more difficult than you would think, just because of the fact that, you have limited health and you're on a time limit to go and collect 12 tokens on a very, very vertical map. It's a lot easier with multiple players because it divvies up the work. I'm gonna leave it alone. But ooh, is trying to do that thing alone an ordeal and a half. Gunship is free because you just fly around and then hide behind a building whenever you're aimed at. Okay, Dillard's not great. If I was lowering composure, I'd just... Okay. I'm basically cycling till I get someone with low composure. ABL, Department Rescue, yeah. Also, I really like the Pikmin game with what it does with some of the boss fights because it it does bosses of either different enemies that didn't really have a specific boss for them, like Wollywogs, or just completely new uh, types of insects that I don't even think appeared in the Pikmin game, like centipedes and a mantis-like enemy. And ooh, do I love those bosses? They're really good. Wollywog, of course, in Wollywog fashion, is very grating to deal with, but you know how it is. It's fun. And then you get into the bonus stages where there's powered up versions of all the bosses, and I like it. I like it a lot. Nintendo Land, out of all the Wii U games that I've played, is probably my favorite. It's so much fun. So much fun. I've done various things on this channel to the extent of trying to do things in a dumb way. But as far as I know, t- 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 I'm just gonna go with the mechanic training. The strength's terrible. Alright, thinking, fire. What's the school about fire safety? We still got time. Always be looting. I'm not going to do Dark Mansion again. You can't make me. Not this episode, at least. So yeah, Nintendo Land is one of those things where, like, getting mastery on those multiplayer missions, I think it would be a lot of fun, personally. If I try to get mastery on all of them, because I actually don't... Is there... I don't actually know. We're going to ignore for morale reasons. Actually, look this up. Smelly campsite, we're going to endure the smell zone. People have done it with Pikmin and Zelda, but I don't actually see very many stuff with the Metroid one, which is my favorite one. Attempt to fix it. Like a normal day, we're going to go ahead and do, a pep talk. Last looting event? Oh. Kinda put- okay, I actually wanted to look this up. Is there anything specific? The new character will always have high attitude and low composure. They will also start with a 4 in either strength or shoot. Heck yeah! I get Keanu! And I just deleted the Uzi. Gah! Look at that wholesome 100. Oh! Okay, sure. I will take the eggs with me, just in case! Okay, immediately we're gonna go talk to the aliens so that they stay with us. And then we're gonna go ahead and set all of this foliage on fire if possible. And then run away. Yes, go and die up there. Please. Yes! Oh wait, no, you didn't die. Halfway done, I believe, yep. This would be a lot easier with 4 people. No, they can have that body. No! Just keep the alien here. Just keep them here. Thank you for watching another 10 days on the Death Road to Canada. Next time, we start another leg of 100. Oh, this is too close for comfort.